Yo guys, what is up? Today is Thursday, which means it is Update Thursday on Old School RuneScape, and today is finally the day that the new Skitizo pets and new Skitizo Slayer Helm are finally in the game, and there's also a nice little new rare item that you can get from Superiors called the Eternal Slayer Gem. The team had never really specified a date for the Skitizo update, but they did say sometime in May, and it actually ends up being the first update in May. So it's finally in the game now, guys. You have the Skitizo pet, which I actually have to say is pretty good chance of getting it. You have a 1 in 65 chance of dropping Skotos, a bite-sized Skitizo pet. And if you have Twitter or anything, or if you look on the 2007 Scape Reddit at all, there are many pets in the game already. There are people who have gotten 3 or 4 pets in like 20 kills, which obviously is very lucky, but 1 in 65, pretty low chance, one of the lowest chances of a pet you can get. The thing is, you need to get a totem before you get in there to actually kill the boss itself. Now, the chance of completing a full totem obviously varies in the catacombs, because sometimes you get lucky and you get like 2 or 3 of the totem pieces from one task, and sometimes you go a couple tasks dry in the catacombs. Sometimes you don't get a task that has a superior, which means you don't have a chance of getting a guaranteed totem piece drop, which is what the superior has. But there's a lot that goes into it before you actually, have the chance of fighting Skitizo itself. So 1 in 65 may seem low, but you have to think about all the time it takes to actually get a full totem piece and then go in there and actually kill Skitizo. For the people who hoarded the totems, you actually will probably have a good chance of if you have like 100 totems, you're most likely going to get the pet unless you're extremely unlucky. For you guys who have maybe kept like 5 or 10 or so, there's a better chance that maybe you thought of getting the pet, but it's definitely not the hardest pet to get in the game, but it's a really cool one. So if you're looking to get a pet and you're wanting to do Slayer, try to do as many tasks as you can in the catacombs, because you'll most likely end up getting a Skitizo pet from it. Along with the pet, Skitizo actually drops Dark Claws now as well. There's a 1 in 25 chance of getting the Dark Claws. Now, these Dark Claws can be combined with a Slayer Helm after you've unlocked the Dark Mantle option at a Slayer Master. It costs 1,000 Slayer points, and if you get the Dark Claws, you can combine it with a Slayer Helm, and you get the purple sort of schematic colors. You get the purple color scheme, not schematic, purple color scheme for your Slayer Helm, which looks really cool. It's sort of nice. Not really sure what it goes with. I personally enjoy the KBD one. I have the black Slayer Helm. I think it looks really badass, but as soon as I get a Dark Mantle, or as soon as I get the Dark Claws and I have enough Slayer points, I'll definitely, hopefully get some Dark Claws and then unlock this color scheme, because it looks really cool as well. And that is it with the Skitizo update. We also now have the Eternal Slayer Gem in the game, which was actually requested, I think, a couple months ago, and was finally added. Now, this is a drop that you can get from Superiors, and the Superiors have a chance of dropping this at the same rate as the Imbued Heart. So if you guys know the Imbued Heart, it really depends on the level superior that you're slaying. For example, you have a better chance of getting an Imbued Heart from one of the Smoke Devil superiors as opposed to a Blood Velvet superior. So this is the exact same drop rate as the Imbued Heart. Doesn't change any other drop rate from the superiors, but pretty much it's an addition to the Imbued Heart. And the Eternal Slayer Gem pretty much gives you exactly what it says. It gives you unlimited Slayer Ring charges. So if you combine the Slayer Gem and the Slayer Ring, you have unlimited charges. You never have to make another one again, which is pretty badass. In order to craft the Slayer Ring, you need to have unlocked the Ring Bling Slayer Award from the Slayer Master, and the Slayer Gem cannot be used in place of a standard Slayer Gem when creating a Slayer Helm. So the drop rate, like I said, doesn't affect the Imbued Heart one as well. You can buy it on the Grand Exchange. I don't really know what the prices are going for at the moment, but if you're one of the first to get it, I'm assuming for the first week or so, it's going to go for a lot on the Grand Exchange. So if you're lucky enough to get one, sell it on the Grand Exchange, because you're going to make a lot of money off of it. And those are the main changes for the game today. New pet, new Slayer Gem, new Slayer Helm. Pretty damn awesome update, I'd say. I wish everybody luck in their quest getting the pet or the Dark Claws or the Slayer Gem or whatever you want. I wish you guys luck. There is some in other news and some bug fixes as well. In other news, there are some changes to the catacombs. 2 of the Cyclops areas were replaced with Blood Velvet areas. The Hill Giant area was replaced with the Abyssal Demons area. The landmass for Dark Beasts in the catacombs has been increased. A message when adding ore to the blast furnace can now be disabled, and you can now store long bones, curved bones, and rune pouches within raids. And finally, various water containers will no longer move around your inventory when you're in the desert. If you want to look at the bug fixes, those are on screen right now. I'll also link the update in the description below. But anyways, guys, thank you all for watching today. Once again, good luck on the pet hunt if you're going for it, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.